Your Jeep's driveline basically consists of everything from the engine back that transfers power to your wheels to keep your Jeep moving. Now, starting with the transmission, followed by the transfer case, then down through the drive shafts to your axles. Depending on how you're planning on using your Jeep, you may be fine with how it came from the factory. But after you throw a lift and bigger tires on and want to start tackling some really tough terrain, you're going to need to make some improvements and beef up some of the components in your driveline. Now, starting with the transfer case, depending on the amount of lift you add to your Jeep, you may benefit from adding a slip yoke eliminator. The slip yoke eliminator helps shorten the output length so that you can lengthen the drive shaft and regain better driveline angles. Of course, once you start modifying your transfer case, you'll need new drive shafts, and anytime you replace or modify a part, I look at that as an opportunity to both increase the strength and durability of your Jeep with the new parts you're installing. Now, next up is your axle assembly, basically made up of the housing, differential, gears, and axle shafts. Now, the axle housing is basically just the case that you put all of the other components inside of. And you can beef up those individual components, but eventually you're going to max out the strength and load capacity of that particular axle. Now, starting with a Dana 35, this axle is perfectly capable and durable on a stock unmodified Jeep. The next step up from there would be a Dana 44, which offers more strength through larger and stronger components and will allow you to run larger wheels and tires and hold up to more abuse on the trail. After a 44 would be a Dana 60, which is even bigger still and really only needed in the most serious purpose-built off-road rigs. And depending on how you plan to use your Jeep and how far you want to push it, will determine if you can simply increase the strength of your existing axle or if you should think about stepping up to a bigger axle overall. Now, one of the first and most common changes most people will make to their axles would be to the differential, either by adding a locker to gain better traction when off-road, or by changing out ring and pinion gears to help restore lost power when upgrading to larger wheels and tires. And from there, you can upgrade your axle shafts as well. Now, as always, if you have any questions for one of our Jeep experts, simply shoot us an email to info@quadratec.com, give us a call at 1-800-745-2348, or live chat at quadratec.com. I'm Rob. I'll see you out on the trail.